Okay, so I'm at the top side of Bingley, and there's some of the rock formations here, rather like I have done in my previous filmings. You can't really see so well, but beyond those trees there is some, I really can't get to them. And so what we're going to do is we'll walk along here. As you can see, there's a wooded area, and then there is actually houses down there, because we are literally just the top side of Bingley. Whereas with my other films that other recordings that I did, we were on the high moors, whereas we really are just at the top of the town centre now. But there's quite a lot of those rocks up here as well. And I'm hoping, I've never actually walked this way up here before, but I'm hoping we're not too far away from them, because I have not got too much taping time. We'll see. All being well, we'll get it in. If I don't get lost, which is actually what it looks like is happening. No, it's okay. Come on then. Come on. Good boy. Cool. Right, at the top of the hill. Look, it's sunset. The colours are really beautiful, but they're not picking up as well as I would have liked them to. Come on, we'll go this way, Ben. I maybe shouldn't have started filming so early, it's just that those rocks caught my eye. And so I thought, let's go for it. It's November time, but some of the trees have still got leaves on. Ah, we're just coming up to some here. Brilliant. But the ones which I really wanted to film are right at the other end. And we don't want to go down too much because it's quite steep up here. See, I'm making a fatal error here because I'm going down. Well, not a fatal error, just making hard work for myself when I have to go back up. Let's film this one. So as you can see, the rock to my left, these are quite similar to some of the ones on Ilkley Moor. Ah, I'm going to go flying. Don't want to do that, do we? I'm not going to hang around this bit because the other one's definitely more interesting, although they are all interesting in their own right. You see that? Well, yeah, okay. And the opposite side is the woods. And he doesn't really like it up here very much, he barks a lot. Or he's had his eye on something. There's all these electric cables which you can see the post for here. They go right up to the top. But it's not really picking that up so well. It's alright, little one. Come on, man. He's not daft, he knows what he doesn't like. You're not daft, are you? Come on, Ben, it's okay. And there's a lot of these as you walk up here as well. Oh, I shouldn't have come down this way because we're going to have to walk back up in a moment. Because the rocks I want to film are just beyond these trees here. A steep left. Oh, and there's people. I hate speaking and filming when there's people there. I feel such an idiot, so I might pause it. We'll see. We'll see. I'm trying to keep my hands still. It's not so easy because it's quite slippy. So here we have some more. And now what I've realised is they're always located on the highest points of either hills at the top of the towns, like in Ilkley with the Cow and Calf Rocks, or the area which I filmed at with my other ones. That was the highest area for Eldwick, which is where it was. So there's too many trees in the way, isn't there? But it's okay because there's some much clearer ones further down. Those have kind of grown into the landscape, really. Oh, I'm going to bump into people. Come on, then. Come on. Okay, we're making a good course here because we're going right where we want to be. Come on, Ben. As you can see, maybe, there's a town down there. Oh, look. Come on, good boy. Oh, I hate this. There's people. Oh, it feels such a plonker doing this if there's people around. Never mind, not to worry. This was quite spontaneous. I was not planning to do this today in any way, shape or form. However, here we are. So, okay, we're approaching some more. It's really cold. There is really no words that can explain how cold my hands are right now. You can see here, like a satellite-y typey towery thing. Anyway, it's quite interesting actually that they have so much energy planted right next to all of these rocks. I think it's clear to see that at some point in time these rocks have been sculpted. There's no way that rocks end up like this just by chance. However, I'm sure not everyone sees what I see. It's alright, Ben. Now we need to get so that we are beneath this formation here. This one I won't have any difficulty doing this. Go on, little one. Good boy. Off he goes. Okay. There we are. Probably a little bit too close, really. And here we have this huge one. So what I want really to do is to film around the side of here. I think this is the one which has a tunnel going into the side of it. And here, look, it says Lost Souls. Very clearly. There's all sorts of occult, like, well, that's not really, well, it's not a cult as such, but Lost Souls. Here's the entrance to this formation. I'll try and show you the formation properly, although I am too close to go. Oh my god, it's deleted everything. Someone tried to call me. Oh, I can't believe it. Okay, to recap, we've been walking along, we're at the top side of Bingley. We now, this is terrible. Okay, so we're in Bingley. We're at the top of Bingley, and this is kind of the highest point at this side of the valley, by Bingley town centre, which I'm filming now. You can kind of see it's down there, in the dip in the valley. It is actually sunset. I can't believe I've just lost all of that film, but there's no point in me going on about it. Okay, so basically I'm filming the rocks, which I've noticed quite prevalent in this area, right across the moors, usually at the highest points. If there's a town, then it'll be the highest point looking down into the valley. If we're on the actual moors themselves, well, any point where there's been a civilization, there'll be these rocks. So as you can see, it says Lost Souls here. Okay. So, unbelievable. I don't know I can't remember what I've said now, what I haven't said, but here there is actually clearly an entrance into these rocks. Although I'm not going to be able to pick anything up, it's pitch black, and I don't fancy trying to get in there, to be honest. But yeah, clearly there's an entrance and a tunnel going under into there. So, I don't know what that says. I can't really see. There'll be stuff that kids have written, but there's all sorts. I mean, look, here we have a cross of sorts. I knew someone would try and call me. If someone tries to call me, I'm filming from my phone. If someone tries to call, it knocks off anything that I have previously filmed. I've no idea how to keep it running. So now I was up here and I saw somewhere like a pentagrammy type thing. I'm going to have to go around this edge bit here. I think it might just be a bit further down. I wonder if... Well, anyway, here it is. You can't really see it clearly yet, but you will in a moment. Probably what I can do is retrace my footsteps and refilm what has been wiped. So here it is. I wonder what CFN stands for. Anyway, maybe what we can do is walk around the edge and I'll show you the perspective from the top. Oh my god, it is so cold. I'm going to have to be quite sharp here because... Oh, okay, it's not picking anything up. There's all sorts of occult signs though here, but they're in black, so you can't really see them. You really can't see them. No, we need to get out of this dark. Interestingly, we have all these, like, I don't know, is that like a satellite tower type thing? There's loads of electrical wires which run up here as well. I find it interesting because I think, well, this obviously is a point which has been used over the millennium, so it is rather interesting that you do have so much power coming up here. Also, I have walked here before and stumbled across occult, like, I don't know, it looked like witchcrafty typey spelly things. Oh, he's having a drink. None of this is picking up so well, but as you can see, Now across that hill there actually is an altar rock, although I have never actually been there. Not yet anyway. Maybe at some point in time I will go. The main point really is that these rocks, these have been placed here, and we really need to get around the other side because we're not picking anything up without the light to guide us. So what we'll do is hope that whoever tried calling doesn't try calling again, and we don't lose the whole show reel. The sky is looking really beautiful. We'll see it in a moment. Hopefully that will pick up. It's all pink. Pink and indigo. Sorry, I got distracted. There we go, it is picking up. Yay! So what we have here is an example, quite a good example I think, of how the rocks have at some point in time been sculpted. And I'm not suggesting or hinting at anything alien. It's definitely Nephilim, which have had their part to play in all of these rocks. So, bearing in mind how cold my hands are, I need to head back. Good boy, Ben. Ben, come on. Come on, little one. Okay, people don't want to speak around here. It could be the fact I'm filming, maybe putting them off. There's forest down here. Obviously not as big as it once would have been, because originally I'm sure there would have been a civilization in the valley, I presume, and woods sweeping through, because all the other side of the hill is woods. Woods down here up until the houses start. Okay, we're going to have to walk briskly here because darkness is coming in fast. Come on, little one. It is possible that the other video I made potentially could have been saved, in which case if I put the two together we'll have a bit of repetition, but it would flow better. I was trying to keep my hands really still, but they're now so cold it's quite a challenge. Good boy, Ben. There's also a lot of these points as well up here. All the way when you're walking up, you keep coming to these. I mean, I'm not. Who knows what relevance they are? For all we know, there could be an underground city beneath us. And I'm not saying I think that is the case. I'm saying it could be the case. Oh look, here comes a dog. Hello. Oh gosh, Ben likes to hide behind me sometimes. Go play. Good boy. Come on. I'm going to have to pause this because I'm not going to be able to see anything. So, pausing now. Okay, well, thankfully I've seen that the original one I did has been saved, so I should be able to link the two together on the computer. I just thought I'd quickly film and say yes, just literally, oh god, 100 metres from the other one, there's another one of these points here. I won't be filming for long now because obviously, as you can see, it's very difficult to pick anything up and it's pointless filming nothing. The sky's nice though. The sky is beautiful. There is a few chemtrails, but not too many. It is on the whole clear. So, bearing in mind the lighting situation, I think it's probably best to call this a day now. And actually, I'm walking back the same way now as I started off. So everything which I thought had been lost has not been lost. So I can either link the two together into one film, or if the worst comes to the worst and that's turning into too much of a challenge, then I can always post them up separately. I know this definitely isn't my best work, but like, it was so spontaneous, and really the point that I wanted to make was that there definitely is something in this, and probably what I shall start doing is going around the different areas and filming the various different rock formations, and we'll see what we can piece together via it. Please do feel free to comment and say whatever you think. Say what you think's been going on. I'm always open to listen. I have my views, other people have theirs. Anyway, going uphill, and even though I should be so physically fit, I definitely could be much fitter. So that looks nice, doesn't it? I love the sky when it's like this. See, electricity cables everywhere, they're everywhere. Obviously I realise there's homes to give electricity to, it's got to get there somehow. I just find it quite interesting that there's so much power up there, right by where all those rocks are. Okie dokie. Ben, we'll try and get a shot of Ben before we go. Come on, little one. See, there is actually houses up here, and then beyond those houses is a village called Eldwick, which is just at the top end of where I was filming last time, on the moors. Ben, good boy. Right, I'm switching this off now because it's absolutely futile filming when you can't see anything. So, thank you for watching, and let's hope we can put all these together into one. Okay, take care now, and do feel free to comment, please. Okay, cheerio.